Today we're here with Sotheby's again. Welcome back everyone to another episode, and today I have the absolute pleasure of being here in Geneva and checking out the incredible pieces for this Sotheby's auction. And I'm here again with my friend Philippe, and he will talk us through some incredible pieces. Philippe, thank you for being here today. It's a pleasure as always.
Nicholas, thanks that you made the effort to come here, because
pleasure.
Today we're not meeting as usual in Vienna, we're here in Geneva.
Exactly.
Geneva is in this week the center of the watch world, because Sotheby's will have a live watches auction, important watches auction on November the 9th, and I'm very happy to show you some of the highlights today.
Awesome, I'm really excited. We have the pieces here in front of us and they are incredible. So I'm very excited to get this party started, basically.
Get this party started, so let's not waste time and get this party started and start right away with this beautiful Patek Philippe Advanced Research reference 5650 in white gold. And this, guys, this is a watch that should not exist, and I'm gonna tell you why in a bit. So first of all, it looks like normal 5650 Patek Philippe Advanced Research. Advanced Research is quite interesting. This is something that Patek Philippe started in the year 2005 to try out new technologies. Okay. So this is a Aquanaut travel time, and it has some advanced technologies. For example, it has an optimized balance spring in this case. It has a dial that is partly skeletonized, so you can see the beautiful movement. What makes this watch special is that it has what we call error dial.
Yeah.
So that means a dial where there is a mistake. And in this case, this is super exciting because the watch in general is limited to 500 pieces. So that means it's super rare. But this one is potentially unique because there is something missing. It's hard to detect, but when you have a closer look, you can see that there is a minute marker missing. And this is the minute marker for 53. We have not only a super limited watch, we have a potentially unique watch. It comes in fascinating condition. It's unworn. It comes as a full set. And the estimate for this beauty is 500,000 to 800,000 Swiss francs.
I bet this one will fetch a very high price.
I'm pretty sure about that, yes. I mean, this is absolutely thought after by collectors. Something like that has never been to the market. Yeah. This one is fresh to the market. Yeah, we are all super excited to see what will happen on the 9th.
And it's in fantastic condition as well.
Yes, it's unworn and it's really in fantastic condition, yes.
Awesome, it's a great watch, I really like it.
And it's a nice size.
It's a very good size, yeah.
Modern watch, I like the rubber strap on it. Cool watch indeed.
Yeah, very cool piece. What else do you have in store for us?
Okay, so we had now super modern watch with advanced technologies. So let's get one step back and have a look at a classical watch.
Yeah.
So this one is a Breguet. Breguet is one of the oldest watches companies, watch producers we have. It was founded in 1775. And this one, the present watch here is from 1955. And it comes in absolutely fascinating condition when you consider that it's so old.
Yeah.
It is absolutely variable still today. It has a nice size, 35 millimeters diameter.
It's a good size, yeah.
When you have a closer look at the details, like the case, like the dial, the beautiful Breguet hands, it's a stunning piece.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely stunning piece. Absolutely variable still today. And what is special about this one is the provenance. This one comes from the noble Bourbon-Parma family, and it comes directly from the family. This is quite an historical piece that we will offer. The estimate for this one is 30,000 to 50,000, and it will also be in the live sale on November the 9th.
You are mixing modern pieces with vintage pieces to have a broad spectrum of watches to offer.
Yes.
That's something I find very cool because you get to experience different kinds of pieces to look at.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you guys have the chance, look at the catalog. If you are interested in modern watches, in historical watches, in the history of watches, it's super cool because we will show a broad variety of what the watch market is about.
Yeah,
that's quite interesting.
Amazing.
That's the perfect link to the third watch that we were talking about, indeed.
It is the perfect link to the next watch.
The third watch is something we have never discussed before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, because in the past we focused on wristwatches, but this one is a table clock. A table clock made by Patek Philippe. It's quite interesting also when it comes to the technology because it's a mixture of solar, but then also a mechanical piece. And these table clocks are super rare. It's the reference 1154.
Yeah.
In general, these are rare, but this one is a unique piece. It was made on special request. When you have a look at the details, it's quite obvious. The client was a race car driver, but not like in a normal race car, in a modern race car.
No, definitely not.
This is a super cool old Bentley. The client wanted to have the stone clock in the Bentley design. You can see this animal of his car, and actually even you can see him sitting in his car here on the side. The client came to Patek with a photograph.
Yeah.
A photograph of him in his car, and Patek made from this photograph this clock.
Yeah.
So that's a unique piece made for him. And what is even more special is we will offer it with the photograph and with the original drawing by Patek Philippe.
So the full package.
So this is really a full package, exactly. That's quite interesting because usually these drawings by Patek Philippe go directly to the archives. The client is not allowed to take it with him home.
Yeah.
But in this case, the client insisted of taking it with him home.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he told us at least, he said, I will not buy this watch. So they were like, okay, then take it. So now we are absolutely proud to offer the clock, a unique clock with the photograph plus the drawings by Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
And this beauty will be at auction for an estimate of 100 to 150,000.
So what fascinates me the most is actually that this is a solar clock.
Yeah.
But as you told me before, it's still a very mechanical clock as well.
Yes. When you open it, it has the look of a mechanical, of a classical mechanical watch, but it's winded by the energy of the solar panel. So it's a cool combination. So also from a technical aspect, that's quite interesting. Yeah.
And it's also quite old in that sense, like combining this solar technology with something so like old or older.
Yeah,
I think you said we talked about in 1989 or something like that.
Yes, this one is from 89.
Yeah. Wow.
But Patek started even earlier to produce these watches, but this particular one is from 89, exactly. Yes.
Incredible. It's a very cool piece,
Yeah, indeed it is. And again, this is something that shows the variety of what we will offer.
Yeah.
We will have a second one of this, of these table clocks, which is also interesting, comes with the design of a unicorn, potentially also a special request, but we have no proof. This one, we have the proof that it was a special request. Yeah, and the other watches in the auction, you will see from vintage to modern, from provenance, with provenance, without provenance, so broad variety.
Yeah, you have a huge collection of different kinds of Daytonas.
Yes.
I think a couple of Pateks, Nautilus. There are some Aquanauts in there as well.
Absolutely.
I saw a perpetual calendar Patek.
Yes, indeed.
A vintage one as well.
Yeah.
You have a very cool Vacheron as well.
Yes, this is also a potentially unique piece.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research on it, and this is something what also makes this auction special and Geneva special. Here we have the resources to do research.
Yeah.
And in this case, we had to do research, and we got in contact with the brand, with Vacheron, and in the end, we could find out that it's potentially a unique piece.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. It's a platinum case, and we're really happy and proud to offer it in the auction. Yes, cool. Absolutely.
To sum everything up, we have a very big variety of different kinds of watches that you have to offer at auction this time. All of these watches are very special. They have a very interesting background.
Absolutely.
Some of them are potentially unique pieces.
Absolutely.
So what's left to do now is, well, obviously, when is the auction? And
absolutely.
How is it
Maybe how
work?
to bid, I mean, there's one thing that I would like to mention.
Please.
I would like to take the chance, because what is also special about this auction is we have a nice selection of watches that will be sold for the good cause. This is from a client, a very nice client. He is offering 28 watches. He is a former race car driver, so some of the watches are super cool vintage Heuer pieces. The others are vintage Rolex pieces. All in all, a quite cool collection. This guy, he wants to stay anonymous, and he founded an initiative to support the children of refugees, especially from the Ukraine war. And this is something that I think is really something we should support, and we are supporting. Most of the watches are no reserve, so you can get a cool piece at nice prices, and it's for a good cause. So this is something that I just wanted to point out.
Very good.
The auction is on November the 9th, so on Thursday the 9th. It's a live auction, and it will start at
10 o'clock, I think?
10 o'clock in the morning, I think,
You will find all the links to the auctions down below, everything you need to know. I'll have a direct link on how to bid and everything.
Absolutely.
But the bidding is not only going to be live, you can also bid online, as
Absolutely.
as we've talked about it. Yeah.
You can even watch the whole auction online. It will be streamed, so you can bid in the auction hall. You can bid online. It's streamed, so it's like a virtual auction room where you can raise your hand virtually and and bid on the watches. Even if you're not bidding, feel free to follow. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And you can get the feeling of a live auction, which is quite cool.
Yeah, and you learn a lot because
absolutely. For
me it's the first time here at fall auction season, basically.
Yeah.
So there are different other kinds of auctions going on in next week, right? Yeah. But it's very, very interesting because you can experience a lot of different kinds of watches. So it's definitely worth coming here as well. You learn a lot about the watch world, about different kinds of pieces, their background, why they were created, who had them. Yeah, potentially if you are interested in them, you can also bid on them. So that's definitely something. I will have a look at the auction, most definitely. I'll put it into my calendar and then check it out. Yeah,
that's good.
So perfect, Philip. I say thank you very much for having me here.
You are more than welcome, my friend. And I think now we should take a tour.
Yes, we will go have a tour of
through the exhibition
space and all the kinds of watches that we can experience here. What's left to say? I hope you enjoyed this video. All the links to the auctions and the different kinds of pieces will be down below. Philip, do you want to say any closing words?
Go through the online catalog, have a look, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime.
Perfect. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
And as always, if you feel like it, put a thumbs up. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.